we all start a business, right? Like we don't go into it thinking that we can hide behind something to and have it grow, right? Like we have
Mm-hmm.
to be the ones to be out there in that forefront. And when I talk to a lot of business owners and they don't, maybe it's they don't necessarily believe in video content just yet. It might be more of what I think it is more about what you're saying, where they're just kind of it's scary and it's new, and that's
Mm-hmm.
why they don't want to go into it. But I find it hard to believe that when we talk about the mindset aspect of,
Mm-hmm.
infusing video content, I find it hard to believe that these business owners, they just don't think that it can happen for them because they started a business. Like they believed at some point, right, that things were going to work or they were going to make it work or whatever. But then when you kind of infuse this new thing that's like, who knows? I don't know. Like I think it is definitely, like you said, it's more of like an internal thing for them,
Mm-hmm.
than it is more of a, uh, I don't believe in that avenue, if you will. Right. And that's just
I
been
think
crazy to me because when I talk to business owners about like growth and like those things, it's like you being out there, how can we replicate you more with touches? Right. And
mm-hmm.
you put yourself on video more, and that's how you kind of do it. And that's the way I always try to illustrate it. Sometimes it hits home for some people, and sometimes they're just like, yeah, I don't know, you know,
I feel like
but
they experience two different extremes from people. So when someone comes in as a client and we're talking about their overall strategy and all the different things that we're going to implement, I either get the business owner that's like, okay, what are we doing for social media? Like that's like their first thing that they ask because that's like the first thing that they think of when it comes to marketing. Or I have the business owner that they're like, I have to do that. There's no like in between really. It's always like, okay, when I think marketing, I think I got to be on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, etc. Or I get the person that's like, I'm not doing that. And again, it's probably like a generational thing too, just depending on when the business came about, what the business owner of the company is like and whatnot. But I feel like I get the extreme of either one. And so then again, with all the other strategies that we're implementing, them understanding the why, I feel like a lot of people don't understand the purpose or
Mhm.
like the reasoning behind actually getting a consistent digital presence from a social media standpoint is important.
Yeah. Yeah,
I'm
I
sure
think
you run into that a lot.
I think they all they all look at it like it's this thing that, because the social media come ups that we see happen, it seems like they're like that, right? Like just
Mm-hmm.
overnight success, and this person's,
Because
doing,
that's all you see
amazing
at that
things,
point.
but they don't see the 4 years, the year, whatever, 10 years sometimes for some people
Mm-hmm.
that it took for that consistency to really pay off. And it really happens again, just it depends on how consistent you are, how much volume you put into it also at the same time, and how good also too at the end of the day the stuff that you put up and out is. Because if it's not giving value or making somebody cry or whatever, like they're not going to really
Mm-hmm.
take notice of it, right? So you've got to actually do something. It can't just be just to do, because that won't work.